Just donated blood this morning. It literally took me 2 hours. One donation can save 3 lives. It doesn't cost you any money, and you get free fruit out of it. And you feel good, unless you get a little woozy from the loss of blood, but you know. Back to the studio to continue some editing and the boring stuff. But I just thought I would bring you along and raise the message, because they're doing some really good work. They've got that sticker, they've got that promotion at the moment, just trying to get people on board. So if you've got spare time, book it in. You do it once a fortnight if you're doing plasma like I do, or if you're donating whole blood, I think it's once a month. Definitely give it a shot and jump on board. It's something good. When I was a kid, my parents came up with this plan to teach us a few values. To teach us the values of foresight and to teach us the value of charity. They gave us 3 containers each. Savings, charity, now. Now standard for anything, any financial thing that you have that you want to spend today or tomorrow or in the near future. So now are things like groceries, or when I was a kid, action figures, lollies, all that kind of stuff. Savings is in the distant future. So I'm talking about, you know, buying your first car or buying a house. Charity. Charity, pretty self-explanatory. Basically the message was that anything you earn or anything you do doesn't just impact the now, it also impacts your future and those around you. If we spent a hard day's work doing chores, feeding the chooks, chopping firewood, whatever we could to get money, we'd get a certain amount. Of that certain amount, we'd then have to divide it into each of these. So we'd take 10%, I'm not gonna cut this. I'm pretty sure that's a felony actually. For every $10 I would need to put $2 in for charity, $2 in for savings, the rest goes in my now. Fast forward a few years and I'm now moved out of home, I'm living by myself. Pretty much everything that I earn I'm putting into my now because I can't afford not to. Because I learnt this from an early age, that what I'm doing doesn't just affect me, more so what I'm not doing doesn't just affect me. I tried to find another way that I could work in my charity. And that's when I started donating. So I've been donating for, can't even remember, I've been donating since about 2015. Donating blood costs nothing. As I said before, it doesn't cost anything, it's free. All you need to do is just give up a bit of time in your day. You don't need to have the mindset of you have to save millions. All you have to do is save 3 lives. And that's how much one donation of your blood can save. So I was gonna leave this video there, but something happened to me at work. I finished filming, I went off to work, and I had my I still had my bandage on my arm, and I work with kids, and one of the kids asked me, he's like, "Oh, why do you have your bandage on your arm?" And so I told him, I said, "Oh, well, I've just been and I, donated blood today." And he said, "Oh wow, that's really nice, thank you." And he said, "I needed blood. I had cancer when I was 2 years old, and I needed blood to survive." This kid that I was talking to, who's now 12, 13, said without that blood he wouldn't have survived past 2 years old. Bit heavy for the end of the video, but I thought it was worth sharing because those 3 lives that they talk about, they're actually out there. They're people that are actually out there. So go donate. Stop listening to this. Go book a donation and yeah, help out. It's a good cause. Get around it. Thanks for listening. Bye.